Alright, we are here today having Team Surkz versus Team Madness on Clubhouse. Team Surkz will be attacking first, which means, of course, Madness does get the ban. We've been seeing a lot of Clubhouse throughout the league, including Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie Division. So this map is very common. Most likely there will be a lot of counter-stratting, a lot of specific stratting towards playing against the enemy team, as there is a lot of gameplay footage because of how much we've been casting these games. So we might see some interesting plays here, maybe some specific target banning. We do see Thermite, though, however, which is a very common ban on this map, of course. Thermite being a very strong pick for multiple reasons, including being viable on 3 of the 4 sites, even though 3 are the most common. Fourth one not even ever really being used. From the attackers, though, we do see a Thatcher ban, potentially not wanting to go against him in the second half, although really strong in the fact that we're losing Thatcher. Quite scary. But it looks like they will also be banning Kaid to make sure that it will be the bandit who does all of the bandit tricking. And that removes just a little bit of variability from the match. As now, of course, only bandit. There is also mute, but the likeliness of us seeing mute is very uncommon, at least for defending the walls, as mute does not stop it once it's been started, which means they will have to be pre-placed, and if they're pre-placed, then, well, it's just not going to be strong. Fourth ban, though, we do see an Echo, not wanting to deal with this whole post-plant scenario or trying to get the bomb down last second, and being stopped by a little drone that flies across the map and shoots you. But we do see a bandit and a mute off the bat, and it looks like they're going to go for the uncommon pick of going into the bedroom first. A warden play. We might potentially see a 6 pick off of that, as there is nobody using flashes. Yep, we do see the 6 pick from warden, and we do see a castle, which may mean that they will be trying to play across the map, trying to keep map control spread throughout, not giving Surkz any information. And we quickly move in to the defense phase, and we're going to see defenders starting to run away, immediately making rotations and starting their setup. We do see an interesting Maestro cam, one that actually might be useful, especially late round if they get that wall open, being able to use that Maestro to not only stop an area of attack, but also could stop the post plan, as it does block up the site. But yep, we do see the defenders moving across the map, playing in the CCTV area. So, opening a window up. This might be a spawn peek of some sort. They do not have an ACOG on the team. May mean that they are trying to play just a little bit closer, not wanting to do too much roaming. But we move into the attack phase. Attackers clearing the outside, cameras moving up to the building. It looks like they have their plan of attack ready. They do have a Maverick. Now, Maverick on Clubhouse is viable for so many reasons. Not only can you break an entire reinforcement just doing the little Maverick trick, but you can also use Maverick to stop bandit tricking. You can use it to stop multiple things, and it looks like that's exactly what they're going for. Bandit knows he is going to be out of the map, and they are going to be burning his reinforcement off. It does work, and it looks like they're just going to start opening it up now, and the defenders are starting to get a little bit worried. They're scared. They do have multiple entrances open. The attackers making sure to get all the information in the world. We hear a lot of radio silence at the moment. Trying to burn an ADS. Doesn't do anything. Surkz now knows there's no ADSs, and of course now sighting the bombs. Using drones still to their advantage. Playing, making sure the defenders don't get a little too antsy and go for something that they might regret soon. Of course, the attackers still playing on this area. Once they get control of this hallway, they can also play into the bathroom. When with the door being barricaded off, actually, a Maestro can't do anything. We do see the grenade, and it will take out the Renegade. But JJ finding one of his own, and Sneaky also finding one. Make it a second for him as he gets the headshot onto Catalyst, and that is the Maestro out. Of course, still also having his Maverick ability, he can still open up other reinforcements. And now the drone is out. They know exactly where the Ela is, but it's up to her to defend it. And I think she's going to be too worried about the wall open. She knows that somebody might be on the hatch, and she's actually going to down Maverick and be able to find him. And that is the diffuser down on the roof. But now she's trapped. She doesn't know what to do. She's going to be a little bit stuck at the moment as the attackers start to rotate around. They know that they're going to need to grab the diffuser, and they know that they're going to need to clear out the final 2 defenders. It looks like they do understand that they have the site as the retake's going to start happening. And they do get the diffuser. Holding in place at the moment, the attackers looks like they're trying to get a little bit of map information. They might not want to aggress too much, as actually Ash finds out the castle, and it's Ela to be alone. Ash knows where she is, and she's going to take him out as she was low HP. And what a quick round to go by. That will be Surkz taking their first round, and of course stopping the defense dead in their tracks, even though it was definitely not a pick that was expected. It looks like Madness wanting to go back there, this time bringing a Jaeger over the castle, maybe realizing that the castles did not do as much as they thought they would, and it being played against them in the end. Of course, that hallway being blocked off did hurt the defenders as they were unable to go anywhere else. And actually, they do bring a castle in the end, 6 picking off of the Ela. Ela mostly used for her gun, of course. Again, defenders getting quick on the setup. We will see reinforcements of the same caliber, Maestro cameras being placed down. I do not believe these players have played against each other before.
10 seconds to insertion.
As we move closer into the attack phase, it looks like Bandit, again, going to be pre-placing his walls. As he's allowed to, there is no Thatcher. Maverick is maybe attempting to go for the same exact strat. Of course, they did bring him. He is just too strong on this map, and to have him unbanned is definitely not something that you want to look forward to. Maybe having somebody trying to play... They might have somebody trying to play a little bit away from the site. As it looks like they do have Jaeger in red here. Unable to actually stop the Maverick from opening up the wall. Ash is going to try and gain quick entry. She's going to pop the cam immediately. And of course, Jaeger is sitting here. We might see our first engagement soon. As Maverick doesn't get to his cams. Looks like Ash is going to start droning around. She is going to be getting information at the moment. Not wanting to attempt fighting. But of course, Bandit already having to back out of the wall makes it so much harder. And now Buck is here ready to just pop that wall straight open. Looks like we are looking for information here at the moment. We do have somebody actually going for the run out, and of course he does get stopped. He gets droned out and pre-fired, and that'll stop him. And it looks like Hibana might actually go for the kill, going to pre-fire and hit Castle, but she's going to lose the damage engagement, and she's not going to want to re-peek it. Zofia going to try and shut down this construction area. They need to start gaining map information. They know this, and they're going to start walking. Ash and Zofia here trying to take together. Jaeger, a little bit trapped here. Now it looks like she knows this. Going to fight the Jaeger and gonna find the kill. Zofia going to tag, and she's actually gonna down the castle. They hear it, and Vinci's gonna take out the castle for good. They now have control of construction, and they still have a minute to play with here. Anything can happen, though, as the defenders are holding, waiting for the attackers to take the site. Bone to find another kill. Such a great impact this round, but Warrior taking one of his own here. He's gonna find another one. Unable to kill the player on the window, though, maybe blending in a little bit. But he's done a lot this round, but it doesn't matter. Bone's running around with a 19-11, going to give Surkz their second round in a row. This has been quite an insane play. 2 times from the attackers, looking like they might not be able to do much, and then immediately bringing it out. Of course, bringing this Maverick into the site is just insane. He's too viable in that he can open up the walls, and it completely shuts down the lines of sights, the rotations. We do see a change-up, though. It looks like bedroom just was not their forte, and they will be heading into the cash room, bringing a Valkyrie this time. Trying to change things up. They also do have a dock on Renegade, meaning they do have the ACOG being played. Now, this should mean that the defenders will be able to hold this garage maybe a little bit better than what they were in past rounds, because of course they had to play passive. They didn't want to be too far away from their sites. They didn't want to get cut off. So now garage is completely reinforced, and they're going to be able to play up top, and it's going to be up to the attackers. Of course, the attackers can use the Maverick once again to shut down that wall defense, and again cut off an important rotation. This is why Maverick is seen probably to be more important than a Thermite. See, a Thermite is counterable. Maverick, you have to shoot him to stop him from blowtorching that wall. Looks like the attackers know this. They are just going straight brazen. They are rushing. Immediately going to be taking control here. And he's going to already start on the wall penetration here. He understands the point of Maverick tricking, and he's actually going to get it off fairly quickly here. He got the reinforcement gun. Knew the perfect timing to set it up, and it looks like Buck's going to go ahead and break open this wall now. Again, that important rotation cut off within the first minute of the round. Who needs to clear things whenever you can easily have all of that control away? Bone to find the Jaeger out first. Of course, the Roamer is gone. And Hibana's inside, which means she knows there's going to be somebody right here. She pings it, and the drone confirms the information, but now he's still laying down. Doc unable to really move here. If he stands or moves, the Hibana has the line of sight, and he does get flashed out here, and Merc to find that kill. Great usage of utility to burn the ADS and then throw the grenade there. They still have suspicions that there is another player downstairs, and Benji to find JJ out, and that's Valkyrie, and it's a 5 versus 2. It looks like Warrior going to run away as we see the plant go down, but last 2 defenders are downstairs, and that's going to be Zofia shut down. Catalyst with the second. And the Nitro Cell to shut down the plant. It's not going to happen just yet, but Catalyst unable to pick up another frag, and it's all down to Warrior now. A 1 versus 3. And Benji going to shut him down. What a beautiful take again from Surkz, using their utility, getting control very early on, and just being able to shut it down. Looks like might have a player that, nope, he is connected in. And it looks like Madness just trying to figure out what they want to do. It looks like they don't want to attempt CC again, and they're going to quickly select down to the church, get the operator selected. It looks like this time they're not going to be bringing in a Maestro as of yet. But we see a switch from a Valkyrie to a Castle. Of course, Castle being used somewhat downstairs. Not necessarily important. I do believe Valkyrie is the better pick, as the information that can be relayed to the Vigil and the Ella, which I would assume be the roamers of this setup that they're going to attempt, is kind of crucial, especially downstairs when you have the Nitro Cell on mute, being able to play in the arsenal and kill somebody up in the kitchen if your information is accurate.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs.
And it looks like multiple players going to be rushing up the stairwells real quick. Of course, we do know. Looks like Madness just a little late to the draw. They have been getting picks. They have been getting a little bit of trades, and they have been doing some pretty good plays. But it looks like Surkz is just doing too well on their entry fraggers. They are being able to play off of the information that they're given, and they're just working as a team, communicating and being able to shut down anything the defenders have planned. Of course, the communication between the Nitro Cell last round that got Sneaky off the defuse and made him run was also a really good call-out.
Attackers must locate.
So it looks like we will see somewhat of an upstairs hold, as well as Ella playing quite far away from her teammates. We do see the defenders reinforcing into the action phase. It looks like the attackers may be playing a little bit aggro, getting quick drone information. Going for the top-down clear. There's a mute jammer at the top of the stairwell, though. Shuts the attackers down from getting information. They might have to go in blind here. And it looks like they're going to open up the kitchen, but they don't want to execute it yet. They still know that they need to take down the player downstairs, and that'll be that player upstairs. That'll be Zofia to take out Ella, the little sister rivalry here. And now the drones are free to get information as they please. Looks like they don't want to push too hard, though, and they're going to start backing up and taking different routes, as well as opening up dirt. Now, dirt is really important here because, especially if you want to take a church hold, you want the defenders to not know exactly what they're doing. It looks like the reinforcement is not working. Maverick having a little bit of trouble getting this reinforcement to pop. And he still is unable to get it, actually. Finally gets it. Now he's got to quickly rush up. He's already gotten the information that it is clear, but they are going to have to move a little bit faster. They burned 2 minutes now, and then, of course, they still have the man advantage. Looks like they're going to be starting to get into place for an execute here. Zofia going down the blue stairwells as the other players are approaching the dirt. Legion mines to be taken out. And actually, Legion to find one of his own. That'll be the diffuser on the floor, but now they know that somebody might be on the flank. A little bit of mistiming, though, as Zofia gets into the site. Legion to shut her down, though, and that's a double for him. He knows there's still at least one more player on the dirt area, and he knows he has the diffuser still. Going to shut down the drone, but does he know there's another player behind? He will get headshot by Merc, though. So he now moves into the site, and we are going to see the plant start. Bone to find one and a second one to shut down this round from Madness. What looked like a great advantage here that Warrior had given them, just immediately shut down by the R4C. And looks like Madness just unable to find any momentum here in this first half on the defense. Of course, defense being the stronger half, as seen by many people. And the gym bedroom will be reselected now.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
All right. And it looks like a little bit of team damage is going to happen there. That's not something you want to see if you're Madness right now. Already a little hard to get some momentum going, hard to pick up the frags, and then just to have one of your players lose health. Even if it was somebody who was 0-19 in a match, you just don't want to see that damage happen.
Seconds left before insertion.
Looks like, again, another little bit of late reinforcement right now.
5 seconds left before
Still trying to set up sites right as the action phase is starting.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
And it looks like, of course, the fraggers on Surkz are doing really well, and that they are taking the information that their supports, their drones are giving them, and being able to play off of it really well. They also clearly have communication down to a T, as both the Buck and the Maverick playing together so well, being able to play off of each other's information, all of each other's plays together. And of course, a Buck and a Maverick are essentially required on Clubhouse if you want to take without Thermite. And it looks like they know the routes they're supposed to take. And of course, being able to kind of put that pressure around the map is just something you want to see.
Ready to torch.
It's like they are setting up, and they will be going for the wall once again. And quickly, within the first minute, they have already gotten this wall started. And it looks like the defenders know they are not trying to hold it. They do not want to contest this. The wall immediately gets opened again. And with 2 minutes to play on, JJ actually finding one of his own, though. Taking out the Hibana, of course, a Heartbreaker not being as required on this site just because of the Maverick situation being able to open the wall completely. Frag going to tag Jaeger, or Mute, no, actually not going to tag Mute at all, but the second grenade going to take out Castle in the logistics office. What a beautiful throw, and actually Relapse having a little bit of trouble on this roam clear. Getting down to 1 HP, she's going to rely on the Ashe, and actually the Ashe is going to be able to take him out. Playing together now, the Ashe is going to be seen as the entry fragger. Zofia going to try and refrag off of her. And we do see information, we do see the drones coming out, and Catalyst taking damage, but he's actually going to shut down Merc. Sneaky in the gym, though. Catalyst does not see it, and Sneaky's actually going to find a double in this round. As that is the Maestro gone. Warrior and Renegade still up, though. Still have a chance to do something. Is in the bathroom. Of course, Sneaky could shut him down, but it looks like he's not wanting to use his Maverick to his fullest ability. Warrior shown to have pretty good proficiency on the bathroom, as he did almost bring the round back. And it looks like he's going to know. He's going to pre-fire, but it's not going to be enough. Zofia going to be the quicker trigger, and she's going to go for the one-tap. Mute not going to allow it. He does know where the planter is, but he's got to be able to find... He's actually going to find the planter, but it doesn't matter because Bone just plowing through with this R4C. Such a powerful weapon, and you wonder why they removed the ACOG. And really, just what a leaderboard. Merc with 4-1 and Bone on 9-1. 5-0 on the attacking side of Clubhouse. If they were able to make this a flawless half, all they have to do is win one site on the defense. And it looks like Madness going to attempt CC. This is their second time in the half going CC. They tried to go bedroom 3 times, and it just did not work out. They've lost the most there, whereas at least on CC, I would say was their closest round yet. So, as we move into the round, to keep this in mind, they may try and counter-strat this and potentially work off of it a little better. Looks like their IGL may have a mind block as well at the moment. And it looks like we will see the Valkyrie cam inside of the freezer.
10 seconds to go.
It looks like she might be trying to throw a camera outside. We'll see whenever the round does start, though, however.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
And quickly a kill, but actually a refrag on that kill. Merc does take out Catalyst, which is the Maestro, which is an amazing early pick, but Sneaky getting taken out. That is the Maverick out of the round, meaning they will not be able to just open up the wall like they have in the past. They will have to take vertical control. And of course, Merc also taking damage. This is not the kind of trade you want to see if you are Surkz. 150 damage just to take out the Maestro. And of course, the Maestro is important, but really, the main importance here was the Valkyrie. She is still alive and still has her nitro cells. Of course, the information given back that she is on site, and now they might feel a little more comfortable into taking map control away, but they're still going to have to make vertical holes. They're going to have to do something here to take out the bandit charge on the walls. Looks like Hibana knows this and is not even going to attempt it. She knows that she's not going to be able to get that wall open unless somebody takes the vertical control needed. But Bone to find JJ, and that's Valkyrie out. That's the nitro cell. and one of the only ones on the team. The only other one is Warriors. And actually, we will see him trying to get a little bit of a cheeky pick here. If he does get shut down, that is all nitro cells out. It looks like he will back out. He doesn't want to be out of this round yet. Again, great damage trades here from Madness. Finally finding their flow, starting to peak things, but that will mean the wall is open now. Insta-stun's gonna go out, and now Bandit's gonna be out, but Sanuku finding one of his own. Finally putting himself on that leaderboard, shutting down the buck, but Warrior also going to find one. He does not want to be out of this round. It's a 2 versus 4. It's up to the remaining attackers to try and make a push out of this. Unsure of where the defense may be lurking. And Madness actually going to find this round fairly simple. They had 3 alive. Being able to find the damage early on, playing those outside runouts, easily being able to take the damage away from Surkz, taking out their most important player so early in that round, and then just being able to capitalize on the fact that Surkz did not have a backup plan. But of course, we move into the second half now, and if the first half is anything to attest, we might see the 7-1 play from Surkz here. And it looks like they will also choose Gym Bedroom. It looks like they might be trying to mirror Madness's picks. Potentially both teams having the best plays for it. And we actually do see the switch off from Bandit to Vigil, maybe knowing that the wall defense is futile and it might not even be important. And also a Capital pick. We did not see any Capital picks from Surkz. Being able to shut down those lines of sights, being able to use his smokes and his asphyxiation bolt to deal damage, to clear out angles, was something very important that sometimes they could have used, like clearing out bathroom, clearing out logistics and whatnot. Of course, using the grenades was perfect for clearing out those lines of sights, and I do believe we saw 2 or 3 grenade kills just from the Maverick. Looks like everybody is enjoying these changes just a little bit. But it looks like 10 seconds remaining, and we don't have much of a setup here. We've only seen 5 reinforcements. Yeah, the defenders are still reinforcing late into this round. Oh, there's 8, 9. And Zofia to instantly tag herself here, accidentally shooting it onto the wall. Holding that long angle, of course, with an ACOG is very important because it shuts down the complete rotation from the CC side to the bed side. She knows that the castle's peeking it. Almost finds the headshot. Castle almost walking directly into her crosshair, but it's not going to be quick enough. Looks like JJ having a little bit of fun knowing that he's just going to be holding this angle for a while. It looks like the defender's not really worrying about much, just kind of holding as is. Attackers still yet to show a huge presence. They're really stalling out here, and with half of the round almost gone, they really need to start moving up. Still holding angles and droning. They may be attempting for a full pawn take here. But again, almost equal damage on both sides. This round can go either way, but no information, no picks, no damage given to the attackers means that it will be a full 5-on-5 take. And this is exactly what Surkz wants. Being able to play those picks late on into this round is going to absolutely shut out Madness here. Under a minute remaining here, and actually Sneaky going to find one, but at the cost of Benji. He will be able to find a second, as well as Relapse finding one of his own, and Merc finding one of his own. JJ alone, and unable to do anything. Surkz with a flawless round. And this is exactly what we were talking about. Stagnating on that attack. Unable to find any damage advantage or man advantage to push the site. Absolutely shut out. So we move into match point. Madness not stepping up to the plate here. They did shine for one round after figuring out their troubles. But now they've got to do it again, and it looks like they understand how this is going to play. The CC Cash Room Merc on Capcam. We might see a 6-pick off of that. But Kali. It looks like, nope, they do not want to be running Kali either. They will be bringing a Ying. Just recently nerfed. Something that has not seen a lot of pro play unless it has been a rush. Looks like Madness might be falling on their trump card here, going for something a little on the nose here. We'll see how this plays out. And it looks like we also see a Mozzie, first time in play, which is actually a surprise, as Mozzie is still a great utility operator, even though he just recently lost his shotgun. He still has the Nitro Cell, he still has 2 amazing primary weapons, as well as the ability to shut out drones completely.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb. Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds remaining.
Almost no time remaining in the prep phase.
5 seconds left.
Looks like the setups are being complete, and operators are now starting to sit in their final areas. Something we do notice is no ACOGs on the defensive side. No rifle ACOGs, excuse me. Might have a TCSG with the ACOG on a Goyo, and it looks like having a little bit of trouble on the setups. And it looks like quickly we're going to see garage control taken. Cactuar going to be punching open the window. Giving a lot of time. He does lose the damage engagement to the Alda. And now with the Maverick going out, of course, Madness not losing their Maverick early on is definitely good, but the asphyxiating bolts do start coming out. One does miss, meaning the Maestro going to find Warrior out just like that. And it looks like the attackers are now going to have to start working here. Alda being so good in this round. Merc finding one of his own. It's a 4 versus 2 already, and half of the round has passed now. The attackers know that they're going to need to do something together here. It looks like they are trying to play together. They did grab the diffuser, but is it too little too late here? Sophia trying to fight the Maestro here, does win the first damage engagement, but it's not going to be enough damage to take him out. Of course, being untagged before. He's going to start snaking in, and Hibana's just going to jump in. She's going to get shut down, and that's Mercs finding another TCSG kill, and it's all down to Zofia. And Benji with the SMG-11 going to get the headshot, going to shut him out, and it looks like Team Madness going to be giving an early leave here. And what a beautiful play from Surkz, swiftly ending this round out. Madness unable to find their flow after they won that first round in the first half. They just were not able to keep it going. And Surkz just shutting them down altogether. Alright, this has been WBPL. Team Surkz versus Team Madness. Team Surkz winning 7-1 on Clubhouse, attacking first. My name is Vic, so you can find me on my socials as always. And be sure to stick around. We will have more casts throughout the weeks. We do have more matches. We do have a lot of good things coming up. So I do hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will see you guys for the next matches over the next few days. Take care.